What's up, YouTube? All right, let's get this party started. Let's see. Last weekend we had Donna Superman Stevenson versus Sakio Bika, and I had predicted that Superman will win by KO. That didn't happen. Um, Donna Superman Stevenson won by unanimous decision. All right. So Bika, Iron Man chin, held up, and it was good. Now I believe the WBC belt is the sanctioning body. WBC has ordered mandatory purse bid, between Superman and Sergey Kovalev. Okay, so that fight is finally going to happen. It's almost like 2 years in the making, which is good because at the time I don't even believe Sergey Kovalev had a belt. He probably did. He probably did. I'm checking on BoxRec right now, and at the time Bika won his belt, I think, he didn't even have a belt. He didn't even have a belt when Donna Superman won his belt, and they were talking about he beat Nathan Cleverly, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, let's go on ahead and have Stevenson and Kovalev. But yeah, at that time Kovalev just beat Nathan Cleverly. Nathan Cleverly was seen as like the weak link, and then I believe. Hopkins had another belt. He had another version of the belt, or he was going against Baybooth, Shumanov, and whatnot. So yeah. Hopkins had an IBF belt and whatnot, and then I think he picked up a WBA belt. Then him and Sergey Kovalev finally, had the little thing. Sergey Kovalev, beat Bernard Hopkins, right? So, anyway, long story short, let's keep this short. This fight now it has to happen now, So WBC ordered, a mandatory defense, for between Stevenson and Kovalev. So there's going to be like a purse bid April 17th. All right, that's what's going down. Purse bid. All right. So anyway, this is a whole lot better than them fighting in 2014, because during that time, Kovalev has become the unified, champion. So he's got like three belts right now. He's got the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO. Okay, so he's number one right now. They got him ranked number one on BoxRec. Okay, then you have the lineal champ, the man who beat the man. The guy who's like technically the number one. Bloodline champion, the lineal champion, Ring Magazine champion, which is Adonis Superman Stevenson. Okay, well, let's see. I mean, I don't know who you guys got in that fight. Both of these guys been knocked down on the ground a few times. The chins are available. Sergey Kovalev, he has two hands. Adonis Stevenson is pretty much like Manny Pacquiao. He's just got the left, but he keeps landing it. And he hits hard. He hits hard. So let's see here. I don't have a pick yet. I just wanna know if anyone out there has an opinion about the fight, or do they have a pick? But I think right now is the time, for the fight. A lot of people say Adonis Stevenson was ducking, but I just want you guys to remember when they mentioned the fight, when he first got like that belt, people were saying, "Oh, won't you fight Sergey Kovalev right now?" You know, they wanted him to defend his title against Sergey Kovalev. If I ain't mistaken, that's what I remember. Because they asked him, "Why don't you fight Sergey?" Because remember, Sergey Kovalev was the boogeyman, right? So he didn't end up fighting Adonis Superman Stevenson. That was back in like 2013. Was that like June or? Yeah, that's before Sergey fought Nathan Cleverly for a belt. So you remember, Kovalev didn't even have a belt at this time, right? And then they wanted Stevenson to make his first defense against Sergey Kovalev. I guess that's HBO, you know, the network. They wanted this fight to happen so bad, and Kathy Duva, Kovalev's promoter, and stuff like that. So anyway, Superman, you know, Stevenson, he said, you know, I'll fight him just as long as the money's right. You know, I mean, boxing fans knew who Kovalev was, but the boxing public, you know, mainstream people didn't know who he was. You know, he came out of nowhere pretty much, and I was watching him on CBS Sports. You know, no, NBC Sports, not CBS Sports, NBC Sports, right? And Adonis Stevenson said he wanted to make a couple of, you know, title defenses. Like, man, I just got the belt. You know, let me, you know, make a couple of, you know, title defenses. Pretty much, he said, yeah, hey, let me make some money first. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't blame him. And during that time period, he made 5 defenses. That's against Tavares Cloud, Tony Bellew, Andres Fanfaro, Dmitry Shesky, and I believe, yes, and then Sakio Bika, right? Now, so he should have made some money. I don't know if he saved up anything, but this fight is like the big money fight. So you got the lineal champion versus the unified champion. So it's finally going down. Who you got? I'll probably make a prediction on this, you know, when they finally do this purse bid next week. All right, catch you later. Bye.